We're live on a Thursday night. Whoa, what's going on here? Where'd this come from? You are first, Branton. Wow, you're fast. Good to see you, my friend. Hey, I didn't tell you. I got my first Cory spawn today, and I got probably 100 eggs. My albino Aeneas. I came down. I moved the Crebensis out of that tank, and I did a water change on it because I kind of. Hello, Uncle Smiley. How you doing? I was just telling Branton I did my first Cory spawn today, and I probably got about 100 eggs. And I'm really my very first Corridor is hoping I get some Survivor, when they hatch in 3 days. But what I did is I got a nice big hang inside the tank specimen container, and then I put a couple of drops of methylene blue, and then I got some air in there. Number 2, more ways that. Hey, there you are. Hey there, Jake, Katie, and River. How are ya? Good to see you. That's always exciting seeing those little eggs. Oh, I know they're plastered everywhere too. I mean, it was all over the place, even on the sponge filter. And I was late to Ron's live stream because I didn't want to leave them there because all the, they get eaten. So, hey, Joel. Now, that must be Uncle Smiley. Is that right? But I'll call you Uncle Smiley. If Aeneas will hatch in hard water, you should be okay. All right. Yeah, it's the water in that tank is pretty good. I mean, it's not really real hard because I don't have any aragonite in there or any crushed coral or nothing like that. So in my tap water, it comes out about 7.8. Tiffany, hello. I was hoping you'd show up. Hello. Little announcement. I spoke with Tiffany earlier. I know that Ron's been doing a lot of streams lately, and he doesn't like to. I mean, he makes it hard for him to come in on Wednesday night. So I asked Tiffany if she wants to co-host on Wednesday night. Christine, hello, welcome in. Good to see you. So good to see you. What a great day this has been, I tell you. Good thing I checked on you, Jeff. Oh, yeah. Yep. Wow. And Christine's been busy all today. I'm not gonna spoil her surprise though. I'll let her do it herself. Well, this was a pop-up, Tiffany. I don't think many people. I mean, it's kind of hard to get notification with a pop-up. I didn't even give any notice or anything. I told David and Christine that I was thinking about doing a stream, but I just went ahead and did it. Just run the 30 seconds and. Yep. How are you doing tonight? My favorite one of my favorite families. Got Jake, Katie, and that sweet little River. I'm so happy for you guys having your child together. That's wonderful. Honest to God, it's just really, really good. Okay, who's Rob? Did I miss some? Oh, there he is. Good morning. Yes, Rob. I got us scheduled on Restream. I think you said the 18th, right? 18th? Yeah. We're all set. So if you guys want to see a fantastic tour, when I have Rob here, next Wednesday, it'll be 3:30 Eastern Standard Time, 2:30 Central, and then out west is 3 hours different, so it'll be like 12:30. Howdy, howdy. How we all doing? Oh, you're not technically challenged. You're fine. You're farther ahead than I was when I started up in here. You're good? Oh, that's fantastic. Very glad to hear that. Yep, the 18th. Thanks a lot. I appreciate you helping me out with that date. I was like, I couldn't think of the number. And you're like, it's the 18th, mate. I said, yes. Yes, indeed. Oh, and Tiffany, I'd like to introduce you to Mr. Fishbert. That's Rob. He lives in the UK, and he keeps fish. He gets really fantastic tanks and fish. And You'll be able to see some of his stuff next Wednesday. He's going to show us a tour of all the stuff. It's a killer fish room. You're dang right, Brandon. Very, very true. Very true. Ah, wow! What a good night this is. I came down here and we got a thunderstorm rolling in here. Everybody's breeding in this place. I mean, I even got in one of my 20-gallon tanks, I got a single pink convict female, and she laid eggs all over the heater. It's one of those plastic encased ones, though. It's not like the glass one. She bred by herself. She was so ready. We are hungry and super tired. That's me all the time. I'm always hungry. It's changed a fair bit. Is he no, he's not no, he uses filters. He does water changes. He does a really fantastic job. No, it's not the filterless. No, I don't subscribe to the filterless tanks, so to speak. I mean, not really. I think there's got to be some type of filtration going at least. Even if I had an outdoor tub, I think I'd want to have like a sponge filter in there. I think so. Oh, nope. I see you sub drop. Great. Tiffany has some content too, so sub her back. And she's got fish. I can't wait for Christine to share her news with everybody. I'm not even sure what's going on exactly, but I think it's going to be absolutely fantastic. Let's put it that way. But I'm very eager. This is only my second cup today. Unheard of. By this time of night, I've already had like 2 pots down. But I don't know. I just kind of took it easy today, and I did, working and whatnot. And so here we are. Yeah, the filterless is a vibe. It is nothing, guys. Oh no, it is too something. Oh no, I'm not the Father Fish way. No. I mean, I'm not gonna ding the man for doing what he does, because he's got a lot of followers that they love him. I mean, I don't hate him. I think he's a good guy. I just don't subscribe. Oh, I'm subscribed to him, but I don't subscribe to that way of fish keeping. I mean, I've got a dirty tank, and it's doing great, but I have a sponge filter in there, and I do water changes, every so often, every couple of weeks. Yeah, but not the Father Fish way. I haven't seen that. Do you guys know Patty's Aquatics? He was doing all of his tanks with no filters, just dirted tanks with lots of plants. And now all of a sudden he changed it all over. He said he wished he never would have done I don't think he wanted to do the dirted. I'm not sure, but I watched his live stream. He was talking about it, that he's switching everything up back to something different. I just heard something. Oh, it's my phone here. Somebody just sent me a message. One moment. Oh, Kathy just sent me an attachment. Okay, that's nice. That's nice, honey. Thank you. Yeah, I do too. I love the hang-on back filters. I like to have the air loop, though. I mean, having the sponge filters really makes me feel comfortable. You water change daily on your Pleco babies. Oh, wow. And 2 a week every other tank. Wow. Has a warehouse, a filter. Yeah, that's LRB. LRB, they call them, let me see here. Stan, hello. Built my first DIY plenium today. Dr. Novak's channel. Another one that did a nice plenium is Gil's Fish Room in Australia. He did one in a milk crate. He used a milk crate, and he had the cat litter and a bunch of other stuff in there. Really, nice and it's for his 250-gallon tank. It was in a sump, and it actually brought his nitrates down. It's a type of deep, if I'm not mistaken, a deeper filtration using, I think it's the standard kitty litter. You can use that, or you can use clay or other things, and it does that. I feed a lot more these days, Jeff, with breeding fish, so they need extra water changes. Yes. Oh, did you hear, Rob, that I told you I got my very first Cory spawn today? I got hundreds of eggs, or probably 100 eggs anyway. I got them in a hang in the tank specimen container, and I got a little bit of methylene blue in there, and then I got the air. And I'll be changing that water daily, a partial of it. Oh, the guys in Australia, Gil, yep. He has a 250, you'd love that tank too, Tiffany. It's a 250-gallon South American cichlid tank, and he's got these geophagus cichlids that are mouth brooders. So the male will run around, he'll open his mouth out, all the babies will come out. And then if they get spooked, he'll open his mouth up and they all go right back in. I got methylene blue all over my hand. I'm still trying to get that off. I use this for the Cory eggs. A couple drops. But the next thing on the agenda is getting my RO filter, and I want to get some of that black water extract that you use, Rob. I don't know if they have it over here. I got to use my magnifying glass. Excuse me. They'll give you eggs every 2 weeks. Oh, wow. Cool. Yeah, see what the problem with that is, as soon as that Oscar digs to the bottom of that and exposes it, it's going to render that whole filter useless. But for other fish, they're really good. Really good. 41 species of fish. Holy cow. I'm going to see how many I get. I don't have that many. I probably have 8 or 10 different species of fish. Maybe a little more. Gil's electric blue acaras won't stop breeding if I'm... Oh, those were his Apistogramma borellii opals. They look like... I mean, when he's got them on the screen, they look like the electric blues. It's 48 by 13 by 21. Oh, wow. Yeah, that is a... So it's a 55-gallon, yep. That's all right. That's no problem. 55 gallons it's a good tank. I wouldn't say no to it. In fact, I got one. I don't like it. I mean, the 75 was deeper, front to back, but 55 is not a bad tank. It gets a bad rap a lot of the time just because it's not as wide. Yeah, so Gil, that's really cool though. I wonder if I could... I'm not sure if he has music playing to it. I don't really care actually, because I could always, but I want to ask his permission first before I pull up one of his videos. I don't think it would be nice to do that. I mean, what do you think? Do you think I'd get in trouble for that, Christine? So I'd love to see them mouth brooders. So how is everybody doing tonight and this morning? I'm going to measure the other. Oh, wow, nice. Yeah, because one of those was interesting looking. It was like a square tank, but it wasn't too tall. I thought it was really cool looking. It looked square a little bit. Tiffany, I'm not sure why we quit using them. I am going to change my tank slowly. I have a 30. Oh, wow. You're going to start changing them to different ones? 30 fish, father fish style? I got mine's not really a father fish style because I have the sponge filter. You know what I got to do, guys? I got to grab this fan. It is hot down here. I'm just sitting here starting to melt here. I should turn it down on medium. I got it on high, but Makes a little bit of a noise, but it's not too bad. Let's see here. I'm reading the chat here. Let's see. I'm gonna. Okay, and then. So you have, Stan. You have 30 tanks, right? Are those all your tanks, or is that just the Father Fish style ones? Hey, there is my friend George. How you doing? You saw my the sticker the one for my the thumbnail from the other one. Yeah, my wife did that. She did a albino corridor and she put the mustache on it, and the fish is holding this, looking through it. House plants. Ooh, that's aquaponics is really good. I'm gonna make some coffee cups up, George. I'll send you one. So you're gonna to have some more coffee or hot chocolate or something. Yes, good day to you. Hello, Lori. Hello, hello. Good to see you. I had my first Cory spawn today, Lori. I don't know if you heard that, but I got about 100 eggs. I wish I could show you, but my phone's charging right now. It's empty. It's dead. Normally, I'd have it watching the chat with it, but I got to use the all Father Fish. Okay. So Stan, what are you going to do? Are you going to change back? How are you going to do your next ones when you're going to slowly you're going to transform them over, right? Over time? Or are you going to keep them Father Fish? If I would quit overfeeding, I would have a lot less water changes. Yeah, but he's breeding fish, so they got to have a lot to produce those eggs. Yes. Got to be fast with getting the eggs. Back to reality, Jeff. I have been very busy. Oh, how you been in the fish room? I know you've been breeding the crap out of the beautiful discus. How are they doing? It says it's a 29-gallon, 12 by 30 by 18. Yep. I got some of those. Are good sized tanks. I like them. I like them. Stan, I used Father Fish in my first few tanks, but just the substrate. You just had the dirt. You didn't have any cap on it, right? Well, no coffee, but you can drink whatever you want to out of a mug. I'm going to get that merch going too. It's not going to be. I'm hoping I'm going to have that up and running before Christmas. No, let me change that. I will have it up and running before Christmas. If I say I might, I won't do it. If I determine myself to do it, I'll do it. Because I can do it with that one. It's no money out of my pocket. It's like you order it, they make it, send it to you. I don't do anything. I just get a portion of the profit. I drink water these days. Lost a bunch. Yeah, I've been losing weight too. I'm a terrible egg collector. I need some of those mops. I ruined the eggs. I tried to take off the glass. Now, is that the corridoras you're talking about? Because what I use like a razor scraper, very gently. If it's sharp enough, you just take them really, and they'll come off. But I want to get that new egg collector, the Cory egg collector that they have at Aquarium Co-op. It's really cool. I'm going to pull that up to show you. I'm not sure if anybody's seen that or not. I know that earlier we showed this. I'm going to pull it up just so you can see what it is. It's not very expensive. It's only like $8. Let's see here. I'll share the screen as soon as I get it up here, guys. Cory. Oops, no. Come on, learn how to spell, Jeff. Cory egg collector. Here we go. And now I'll share it. Yeah, lots of water. My wife drinks a lot of water. It's good for you. All right, so now I won't be able to see the chat for a few minutes, but I'm going to put this on. Here it is, $7.99, and this is how it works. Watch this. Look at that. That looks like a dream compared to what I did today. It was really hard work. This thing just takes them off, and they land right in that container. I had a lot of eggs that were falling off the razor scraper. I got a lot of them, but I'm sure I missed probably 15 or 20 eggs. They must have fell in that the pool filter sand, and it's so light that I couldn't see them. So that's okay. The Corys will eat them and get some more protein and get ready for the next batch. But it says here they're 3D printed. Now you have to print them yourself, or do they make them and ship it to you? I don't have a 3D printer, so let's see what that is. There's that one, and okay, yeah, $7.99. These guys keep doing this. I might have to do that. I'm not sure if you guys are even able to see this or not. I better take a look. Oh yeah, you can. Look at that. Wow. Look at there. Those look like to be, are those bronze Corys? Those are pretty cool looking. Easy to use. Position the scraper below the eggs and swipe up and collect the eggs. It's easy enough. What are these pictures? Oh, there's another one. Oh, that's for duckweed. Look at that. That's cool. You can probably do the same thing with an old comb, I think, right? I don't have much need for a comb anymore, really. Wow, look at all those eggs. These are some good pictures here. What's this? Okay, we got this one. These pictures aren't changing. There it goes. Yeah, see, that's what I got, but I have my breeder box is hanging inside the tank. That way it stays the same temperature. And look at down there, albino Cory, same as I got. Cool. Yep, I had all over the glass. And mine showed up pretty good because I have my back of my tanks painted blue, most of them. And they showed up like a really good. What's he doing here with these plants? Oh, just outdoor plants, I guess. Okay. That's pretty nice, huh? Leave that site. Is anybody still here? I'm sorry about I hit the wrong button again. Darn it. Oh wow. A rake box to comb the mulberries. Oh, that's cool. You're duckweed free? I want to be duckweed free. I'm gonna get in these tanks. I only got a few. I got this one. I got the dirted tank and the one next to it, and then the other one is the Gudea tank. Oh, you feed? Oh yeah, I feed mine to the African cichlids. Elaine's here! Yay! How you doing, Elaine? Guess what? Did you hear about my Cory eggs? I got about 100 of them. My very first spawn of those. You wish I had. Oh, if you want duckweed, I can send you some. Well, what happened was I hit the wrong button and I kicked myself out of the stream again when I was getting out of that aquarium co-op thing, and then I think I hit the wrong tab. You wish you had. Wow. Be careful what you wish for. You get it, you'll have it forever. I mean, I'll show you what happens here. When it gets in a tank, it does this. And see that filter right there? Well, I've been getting it out of there, but it attracts it, and that thing's covered with it. So I just cleaned that filter just about a week ago, and it is completely covered. So I'm going to get like a bag and take that out, clean it all off. It's a pain in the arse. You better believe it. Absolutely. Oh, what is? I missed what George said when I was doing that. What? See, Jeff, I just got 2 new red discus and going to get a bunch more next week. Wow, that is so cool. That is cool. Yes. You know what? Next week though, you're not going to have them this Sunday, are you? Maybe a week from Sunday, we can have you on and do that. Oh, you did hear about it. Okay. He has got some absolute beauties with Koi babies. Yes, I cannot wait. Well, there's eggs right now, but according to David, they'll be hatching within 3 days. Look for, yeah, and it's not as hard to get rid of either, that frog bit. I was worried about floaters was how do you keep them out of your filter? Well, if you got a hang on back filter, chances are you're going to get some in there somehow. Unless you have like a really good pre-filter sponge, and that might keep it out. But even so, on my tank upstairs, I got hang on back, and I got well, it's the aquarium co-op, so it's not real. It's not the real loose one like they have on their regular sponge filters. It's a little tighter, but I still got a little bit of duckweed in the back of the. Not much, just a little bit. All it takes is one piece, though. And that's the funny thing of it, though. When it comes to my Malaysian trumpet snails and duckweed, I mean, those two things are very closely related, in my opinion, as the way they produce. I got one MTS, Malaysian trumpet snail, for all of the hundreds, maybe even thousands in this house. And the duckweed, I had an order of a pair of Apistogramma borellii on eBay, and there's a little bit of duckweed in the bag, and I'm like, oh, wow, look at it, So I tried to get it all out, but apparently I missed a piece, and now it's like, it's invasive, yeah. Sylvinia natans and minima. Water lettuce. Yeah, I like the looks of that stuff. Duckweed, like I say though, duckweed is just reason why I don't like it. The only reason I don't like it. Well, I don't like it for a couple of reasons. The main reason is it blocks the light from the fish and for any other plants you got in the tank. The other reason I don't like it is that, when you're shipping fish out, you're breeding for profit and sending them to people. People don't like it. And you get a bad reputation of like, oh, this guy sent me these fish. Their fish are all right, but he sent me all this dang duckweed. I mean, I don't know if they really do that, but some people might. And Gills to Gardens gave me the idea of using air pump tubing across the top of the tank as a barrier. Oh, wow. Yeah, you can do that. You can put it in a circle, right? And make sure that it's tight. That way it doesn't get water in it and float down. It'll stay together. Yes, you're in the right place. I'm in the right place. I'm definitely an aquarium addict. What do you think about this background? I'm going to change it. I had this on we had a live stream for Bunny the other night, and I figured something like this would be appropriate, so I'm going to see what else we got here. Let's see what we got here. Oh, let's try something different. That's the one we're on right there, I think. Let's try this one. How's that look? Like clouds above the... That's all right. Duckweed is part of the hobby. Like it or not? Yeah, that's right. but it won't hurt your fish. It won't. The only thing it's actually rather good because it keeps your water quality better. If you're getting out of hand. Hello, Munchie Mafia. Welcome in. Hello. So good to see ya. Hello, hello. Right, I actually have fish that would probably eat the duckweed. Oh, your African cichlids, definitely. Your Kenyai and the mother Mbunas. Listen, I take a whole handful. I mean, a handful of it to them. And I'll throw it in that red zebra tank over there, and it's gone within about a half an hour. Every little piece. They'll get done. Their bellies are just plumped right up. It's good food. Keep a lot bigger fish than. Well, your Oscars are bigger than the ones I have, but I used to keep. That's all I used to keep was real big monster cichlids. Shirley, hello, good to see ya. I just did I pop up and here we are. Good to see you. How are you? How's everything going today? Like most people don't keep fish that eat all the duckweed. Well, goldfish will eat duckweed. My Gunther killifish female trying to kill the male. Oh no, and almost did? Oh, yikes. And my Mbuna ate it all, and my Severums. The Severums, they're a good plant. They're plant eaters. When the time comes, when you're ready to get the plecos and that, when you're in a position to do that, I'll send you as much duckweed as I can fit in that box. And Barbara, hello. It's been such a long time. Yes. 10 minutes away from you seems like a day. It's good to have you here. You were on Ron's earlier, so you heard about my Corydoras. Oh, you didn't hear about him yet, though, Shirley. I have Corydora eggs. Sam's here. He's first. I got about 100 albino Cory eggs I got it in a container that's hanging inside the tank. And I got a little bit of methylene blue in there, and I got an airline in there. I got methylene blue all over my hands yet. I tried to wash it up, but this stuff does not come off easy. Oh, this one came off pretty good. I got a little bit right here, but most of it. I'm just saying, I think if I get duckweed, I'll still need more. Well, you know what? If you have a tank, if you want to keep it going, put it in a tank that the fish don't eat it, and you'll have a never-ending supply of it. Right? You just take out what you want to feed them. Thank you. It's the albino Aeneas short fin, my favorite. I know it. I cannot wait. I hope David tells me that when he does his, he might get 100 eggs. He might only get 20 or 30 of them to hatch. If I got 20 or 30 of mine to hatch, I'd be very, very happy with that. Because I got 8. My breeding group's 8. And if I double my numbers, hey, it might even be better than that. I had the most beautiful planted aquarium until you got, the Severum. Yep. Severum, and I tell you something else. If you ever decided to get those silver dollars, they are notorious for eating all the vegetation in the tank. I like silver dollar. I've never had them before, but I was like, if you want to keep plants, it's not exactly what you would want. How's Mr. Sam doing tonight? You doing okay? You've been first in all the streams. Everybody's telling us Sam's always number one. Oh my God, that coffee's good. Yes, thank you, Stream Elements. I say this every time. You took the words right out of my mouth. Thank you so very much for being here. Yes. I got 6 gold laser quarries and a swamp. Oh, wow. That is very cool. I love those. They look really cool. You'll get those and they'll breed for you. What other types of fish do you keep, Stan, mostly? What is your favorite type of fish that you keep in your tanks? Lately, for me, it's been the dwarf cichlids. You know, I got my Bimaculatas. I've always loved Epipistos. Going to be a total nerd and have culture tanks soon enough. Yes, nice. That's a good thing to do. Get diamond tetras, not quite as big as silver dollars, and they won't eat your plants. I'm looking forward to our tour, Rob. Everybody, if you don't know, next Wednesday, the 18th, at 3:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Rob, over in the UK. I mean, he had a fantastic fish room last time I seen him, but he's done a lot of change, so it's going to be totally different. And I think he said he's doing 41 different species. That's crazy. That's a lot of species. Oscars is silver dollars, and I am resisting this. Only if she can get. Yeah, those make good dithers for your Oscars, the silver dollars. Yeah, definitely. You can put it in a tank with no plants. They'd be good. But I'll tell you something. Those silver dollars, they've been around forever, and they're still expensive. I mean, for me, they are. Jeff had me warming my coffee up at his stream with Ron. I'm warming my coffee up right now. I just went and topped it off a little bit. I'll probably have to do that in a few minutes because this is going down like water. Coffee. I know I'm acting awful giddy, guys, but I'm so happy today. I'm so happy to have those eggs. Happy to have you guys here. I'm happy for a lot of stuff. My wife's feeling better. I'm happy about that. Yep, things are, I don't want to curse myself, better knock on wood, but things are looking up quite a bit. So I'm happy about that too. Nope, you didn't, Christine. You said hello. I love coffee. Yep. Is anybody else out there drinking coffee right now this time of night, or is it just me? Oh, the vinegar eels. Those are vinegar eels that she sells. I seen a very interesting way people did it. They took, the bottle, and they put some sponge in there. Down below was the puffing on a bong. It's because I got I'll show you why. It looks like a bong too. Because I fixed my sponge filters, and they're really cracking booty here. Look at them. They're really doing good. All of them are, even one up there. And look at that sponge filter's doing so well. It collected all that debris off the floor of that. Yes, it is great news, Barbara. Thank you. Oh, you're drinking coffee? Good, Christine. Well, cheers to you, my friend. We'll enjoy a cup together. Let me see. I'm feeding a food here that my fish absolutely love. It's upstairs right now, but it's at Hikari micro pellets. And hello, Sunny G. Hello, how are ya? Cracking boot. Yeah, that's like working good. Working. They're working it. I figured I didn't realize you were. And there's And there's Shirley. She's going to say cracking bootylicious. That's what she normally does. That's cracking booty, all right. Yes, it is. It's working good. But yeah, they're working great. In fact, they're working so good that even on the tanks over there, the 75 gallons, I got two of these tanks right here. I unplugged the hang-on backs about 6 months ago, and they're doing great. So I'm going to take the other two. It has actually, I think, less fish than the other two. And I just put some, I guess, got some new sponge filters from eBay. Not eBay, but Amazon. Oh, that's another thing too. I had to take a one of these upstairs. One of the little hang-on backs of my black molly tank went out. I have other hang-on backs, but I don't want to use them if I don't have to. So I took one of these up and put this in the 20-gallon tank. This is supposed to be rated for a 60, but I wouldn't use this, for a 60 by itself. In fact, I got a 65 over there. I got two of these, and it does a good job. But where was I going? I'm going to put these in the tanks over here and just let them sit for a while. And then I'm going to hook them up. I can actually probably hook them up like this. There's already the bacteria in the tank. I'll hook them up, and then I'll unplug those other hang-on backs and save some money. I got two of these left. I got to buy some more. I get these for about $19. And they're nice. They come with the little uplift tubes also. Yeah, I like them. Oh, is that? Did I see? Okay. I was thinking that all I hear is your sponge filter bubbles since you clean them like a percolator coffee pot. Yeah, I know it. They are loud. It's like a witch's cauldron down here. What is it? Boil, something in toil. I can't remember what that is. Roar, Chris. Oh, can you hear me? Okay. The day off to bed. Oh, Lori, have a good night. I didn't know if you knew the next auction we're having is on the 21st. If you're available, I tell you what, you make it so much easier if you can make it. You're my main moderator. You have a good night. I hope you get some good rest, dear. Okay. I love pearl weed. I do too. This is very comforting to me down here. That sound. I do like it. Sounds like a lab. Yeah, I know it. I'm conducting experiments down here, and I got Fry to prove it. Tiffany, get these Red Hook silver dollars. Ooh, they're different than the plain silver dollars. Pretty red and black. Maybe we can look some of these fish up if you want me to. Red Hook silver dollars. Let's do that. Why not? Oh, you'll be there? Oh, thank you so much. That's fantastic. Thank you, Lori. You have a good night. I'm getting some new glasses. I don't see how we doing this, guys? I said, why are we staring up Jeff's nostrils? It's because these are bifocals. And if I don't have this handy, I got to tilt my head back just to see this. Ever hopeful? Hello, Carolyn. How are you? Yes, thank you. I'm so happy about that. I got a lot of eggs, and David's mentoring me on how to do them because he's bred a lot of them. So they're looking good. So good to see you. Hope you're doing good. Yes. Oh, Barbara's going to. Oh, good night, Barbara. Yep. Yep, that's David's wife. Ever hopeful. I tried pearlized. It won't grow under pearlized. Is that pearl weed you're speaking of, or is that something else? I float my pearl weed and it grows like a crazy. We like the sound of the bubbles. Bubble, bubble, boil, and trouble. That's it. Yes, thank you. I couldn't remember the whole slogan. Yeah, get them. Everybody saying hello to you, Carolyn. Ever hopeful? Okay, so Red Hook, silver dollars. Let's take a look. Red. I'm going to bring my phone up. It's on the charger right now, so it'll be ready in just a minute. I think. Hook. Silver. Dollarfish. Here we go. Let's go take a looky here. Get some good pictures. Here we are. Images of the Red Hook silver dollar. I'll share this screen. Come back. Yeah, I'm working in the lab late at night. That's cool, isn't it? All right, here we go. Now I'm going to bring my phone up because I'm going to put this on full screen because I have to in order to manipulate this page. I don't like that word manipulate, but I have to use it. Okay, let's see here. Here we go. Check it out. That's pretty cool. I'm going to bring this up on my phone here so I can see the chat. I know I'm rambling tonight, but I tell you, I just really. Okay, let's see here now. Elaine, I have one tank with only pearlweed floating. Oh, yes. I'm bad with the real name connections. Well, if you ever need to know, I'll let you know who they are. Well, Stan Pittman, that's Barbara Jackson, and then we got Christine is Sweetacre Coy. Sam is Why Are We Always Yelling? Tiffany is Tiffany. Shirley is Moneyless Maven. And then who else? We got Sunny G. Monster Fish Gal, that's Lori. We have Elaine. And I think that might be everybody that's participating in the chat right now. There's some other people who aren't, but that's all right. And Christine, yep, we got them all. So let's take a look at these fish here. I think that's the picture I'm using right there. Here's another picture of one. Did you ground them? Barbara, you have no shame? I missed something there. Let's see here. No, Jeff, I was saying good night to Lori. Yes. I was about to say, I'm glad you're staying. I see that now. My name's Jeff. Yep, Sam, I did that just for you. My name's Jeff. Okay, where is my buddy Elfish? He's probably, he said he wanted to come on here because I was going to put him to sleep, but I don't think he's going to be sleeping during this one. I'm too hyped. Deadhead Dave, hello there. Thank you so much for coming in and giving a like. So good to see you. How's your evening going? Or I'm not sure what part of the world you're in. If you're in America, I know it's evening, but if you're in what is it, Australia, it'll be afternoon now. And then over in the UK, it's morning, early morning. Of course, it's almost morning here. It's 11:54 p.m. where I'm at. No stop signs for you today, DHD. He's embarrassed to come on because I accidentally sent Jeff P. fertile fish. Yeah, he is. Well, if he wants, is he here? I'll drop the link for him. You don't have to stay on long. You can come on for 5 minutes and just say hi. You tell him he can do whatever he wants. We'll get him on here if he wants. In fact, you both can come on here if you want. It's fine with me. I'm just happy to have everybody here. Can you show an image of the pearlweed? Yes, I can. I can do that. So let me stop sharing this one. Okay, and then we'll go to pearlweed now. pearlweed is really, I like it. I don't have any right now because of those dang scuds, but pearlweed plant. Oh, okay, here we go. Find some images. Images of pearlweed. Here we go. I'll share this one. Well, first of all, I gotta close some of these tabs. There's like a million of them open. Okay, there we go. And now I'll do this. Did I miss that one? I didn't. Okay, 1 second. Sorry about that. Pearlweed plant. There we go. Now I can come back and share it. Share. And there. There we go. Now, I want to make sure this is showing. It is showing. Okay. Check it out. This is really cool stuff. I wish there was bigger pictures. I wonder if I can click on it and make it. There's some pearlweed. It's really nice because it, I float mine and it gets really big and thick. It's really good cover for fry. Pin up tabs. Jeff, you can show image of pearlweed. Yeah, I got it right there on the, yep, right here. It's an image of it. I'm not sure how to pin that thing up there like you're mentioning, Stan, but let's see here. Here's some, this is really nice looking pearlweed. Pin up tabs. I don't know how to do that. Well, what do you think of that pearlweed right there? That's nice, huh? Yep, tetras are, and piranhas are in the tetra family. Yep, they sure are. And so you can see that. It's not a very big picture. Let me see if I can get a better picture somewhere else. I'm going to stop sharing this one. I'm going to see if I can find something better. Because that's not so good. Let me check here. Pearlweed. I'll get one big picture. Or are they all going to be the same? Here's a nice picture. But it's small again, but darn it. Oh, well, I'll put this one up because it's a good picture. Share and share like. Okay. There we go. I am scared by the Piranha Camp movie as a kid. Oh, yeah. Looks like a clustering of duckweed. Well, it looks kind of like a miniature guppy grass to me. Just smaller, and it gets tighter than the guppy grass. So I think it's really good for small fry. There's another group of it down on the bottom. You can float it. You can put it in the substrate. You can do a lot with it. But I'll tell you something, unless you get like with the really aggressive type piranhas, those red bellies are, only when they eat will they ever do anything. You can plant it too. Grows well. I just put a clump on the substrate, held down with a small rock, and the roots fat. Oh, nice. Hello, June. Welcome in. We're looking at some pearlweed right now. Some plants. Were you on Ron's today did you hear about my corridors? You did, didn't you? I think you did. If I can recall, right? Hello, welcome in. Welcome in, everybody. Yeah, lots of cool plants here. Wow, they're really reasonable too. Not that one. That's $100. What is that? $100 for pearlweed. It must be actual pearls for that kind of cash. Let's see what else we got here. This looks like that dagger plant that we got from Austin. And that's the same type. Oh, it's Amazon sword plant. It looked like the dagger plant. Oh, there's a bigger one over here. I can just do this. Is that showing up? And the Cory eggs were on one of those leaves like that. And I just took the leaf off. David said just pinch that thing off there and put it right in the container. It's covered with eggs. I got eggs. I got lots of eggs. We'll bring some pearl weed to our club meeting auction tomorrow. Yes, I hope so. Yeah, the pearl weed is really nice. I know that. I think David Hahn, David Jr., I think he has some pearl weed. I got a bunch of eggs. Yes, I do. Rosette swords are cool. You know, my sword. I'll show you guys sometime. I'm going to do when I do a next pop up. I'll use my phone, and I'll do my my planted tank over there. You ought to see the guppy grass in there and those sword plants. They are just going bonkers. Really growing great. I love it. I've never been able to keep a sword plant alive until that dirty tank. Yeah, these are nice. That look good. I like those little pots. I mean, if I would hate for them to get all root bound, but that'd make it convenient to move them around. But I guess I know that I see some people take like a big terracotta dish with the soil and whatever. They'll plant them in that, and if they want to move, they just move the whole container out without having to tear up. Oh, great, Deadhead. I'm glad of that. I love them too. I tell you, some of my most fun times is just when I come down here and I get an inkling. I come down here and I'm feeding the fish or doing some water changes or something. I'm like, I feel like getting out here and seeing my friends. And I come on here and I always have a good time. Yep. I like doing the pop-ups. I remember one time I was doing this, I did a pop-up and Christine came in and she says, "Oh, you do pop-ups?" I said, "Yeah, I've been doing them." I come down here, I just get bored and I was like, I want to go on and do something. So it worked out pretty good. Silver dollars are in the piranha family. Yes, they are. And they're all in the tetra family. Let's see what else we got here on this page. Let me see if it scrolls down. Is it still showing this? Okay. It's lagging on my phone just a bit. I wish, you know what? This right here is illegal in Michigan. I wish this wasn't. Let's see if this shows up. Kabamba. Look at that stuff. It looks great, doesn't it? Yep. Sorry. Look up here. Over here on the right-hand side. Is it showing up? Let me see if I have to. Yeah, there it is. It is showing up. Nothing like a good pop-up. Yes. I have a bunch of eggs. Chicken eggs. Oh, wow. Didn't you have Cory eggs too, I thought? But look at this. Sorry, over here in the right-hand corner underneath the price. Sorry, this item cannot be shipped to your selected address due to your locale laws. Amazon policy. Please change the shipping address. Oh, yeah, that'd be a long ways for me to go pick it up, though. I ordered from Marcus Fish Tanks, and the plants have always been healthy. Oh, nice. Has anybody ever bought from, what's his name now? The young man down in Kentucky. Oh, I can't think of him now. I have also shopped Marcus Plants. Ah, okay. Maybe we should go check out that place. Here is visit the Marcus Fish Tank store. Here we are. This is the Marcus Fish Tank store. Here it shows everything that he's got. There's a kind of kabamba that was red in the tint, and it's very pretty. Yes. But look at some of these. Oh, I know what his name is now. It's I can't think. of his name. I know if Keith was here, Aquatic Fanatic UK, he would know. Dustin. It's Dustin's Fish Tanks. Has anybody ever gotten any plants from Dustin? He's got 5 big greenhouses down in Kentucky, and he has tons of stuff. Oh, he's got an actual website. Okay, let's do that. The website's probably better. Marcus, it's called Marcus Plants. Marcus Plants. Marcus Plant City? Or is that Marcos? Oh, that's Marcos. That's a pizza place. Damn it. Sorry about that. CO2. That's where I get my from Dustin's or Marcus. What happened here? It's on something else. Marcus Plants. Marcus Fish Tanks. This is, I think this is this his place here. Let me see. I'll ask you before I bring it up. I'll just share this automatically. Is this his store, or is this something else? Let me know in the chat if you know that. Jeff, I told you I ruined them when I escaped. Oh. In fact, if somebody would want to come up here and pull them up, if you know how to get to it better. Oh, from Dustin's. Okay. He seems like a good guy. Seems like a decent guy. Let's see what this is here. I'm going to check this out. Live aquarium plants. Marcus. Yeah, there it is. MarcusTanks.com. Live aquarium plants. Here we go. And I'll share this and make sure it's there. Yep, it's there. Good, good, good. What is that? I don't want to do that. Get out of there. Okay. Here we are. It shows all of his. Oh, those are. Look at that. Mystery Cryptocorn plant is only $2.87. Wow. Dwarf Sage is $5.99. Amazon Sword $4.99. Look at the Tiger Lotus bulb. I love those too. Christmas moss. I love that. Wow, those prices are very reasonable. I have, you know what? I have a tank back there. I got a ton of Java fern, and it's doing great. I heard. Here's the water. It's illegal for me to sell, but I can look the other way. Yes, absolutely. You know those. I was going to get those. I didn't because it's illegal. So anybody out there listening, the Marma crab crayfish, the self-cloning ones, they're all female, but they're always pregnant. They'll give birth over and over again, and then the babies will do the same thing. So you can get. It can really be a very invasive species, but if you have a like a nice sized puffer, like a Fahaka puffer or something that eats shellfish, you got all the food you're ever going to need for that puffer. I said, here's the waders. I can look the other way. Yeah, there you go. Yep. I got plants from Dustin, but some of the plants he ships with no roots. Uh-oh. He didn't go into the... Okay. The $100 plant bundle from Dustin's is amazing. $100? How can you be the moneyless maven? You're paying $100 for plants. I can't afford that. I was looking at the what is it? $29 bundle or something like that. But you get a huge variety, and you just tell him about your tank, and he picks out the shit ton of plants for it. Tiffany, he didn't go into the pond. Oh, okay. But look at this. Here's how he does it. He insulates his packages. He uses a cold for cold and heat. Those cold packs. I wish they've had a cold pack that would last longer than like 8 or 9 hours, because I think that Let me see here. Note, we didn't sell water plants. It was just a retention pond. I see. Oh, I know. I was just kidding with you, Shirley. Anyway, I was kidding with you. I split it with. That's the way to do it, though. Get a big order, split it. Yes, I know. Yeah, I'm just saying that. I'm just giving you a hard time. You know that. Oh, there is Lance. Hey, Lance, welcome in. Maybe check out KG Tropicals. He has a channel and sells plants. Oh, KG, you talking about John and Lisa? Oh, yeah. They used to sell bettas, too. And they stopped doing those. There were so many red-winged blackbirds nesting on the banks. It was beautiful. Oh, I love those, too. But I tell you something. When they're nesting, they will dive bomb you. We went to the Sheds Aquarium in Ohio, and there was this big hedgerow as you're walking into the aquarium on both sides. Hedgerows going down, and they were nesting up in there. And they came down. They got caught in Kathy's hair. They kept pecking me on my head coming down. They were aggressive birds. You aren't the first one to doubt that. No, I'm not. Who am I to doubt anything? No, I'm not doubting one thing. No. Oh, come on. You know I wasn't being mean to you. Shirley, come on. Future poll. Do you think you have MTS? I don't think I do. Of course, denial's the first sign of it, right? In North Carolina. Ah. The pond is gone now. Howdy, howdy. So here we got these plants. Are we able to see these real well? Okay, let's go down here. Ooh, that looks nice. Look at this red flame sword. Ooh. I bet that's a CO2 plant. Let's see what it says about it. Care is easy. Growth is medium rate. Placement, background. Lighting requirements, low light, easy. Colors red and green. Maximum size 12 to 20 inches. Propagation runners splitting apart at the base when large enough. Wow. And it's an easy plant. That's cool, isn't it? What do you think about that? Austin's here. Hey, how you doing, my friend? Good welcome in here. We're just looking at some plants. And look who shows up, Mr. Plant himself. Look at that, though. I love that. And they say it's an easy plant. They got look at that down at the bottom. It looks like a weight. Now, Austin, remember the auction that we had on the 31st? We're having the next one is on the 21st of this month. So if you want to be in it, let me know, okay? Because everybody loves your plants and everybody's always talking about them. So I love this plant. This is really cool. Let's see what else we got. Oh, there's another picture of it. Look at that variegation on this. Isn't that pretty? That's why I didn't want to get the plant in their pond, Jeff. Super easy type. Oh, that's cool. That's an easier type plant. I would love to get, you know what? I might even have to get some of this here. Look at it. Look at it. Ooh, look at the roots on it. Nice roots. Do you like that one, June? Do you like the way this plant looks? This is, what do they call it again? A flame sword? What did somebody say? Hey, it is easy. Oh, nice. I think so. I think this is going to find its way in one of my aquariums here. Those are nice plants. I like them. Let's go back and see what else we got. Oh, I've got this right now, but it got chewed up by the. They said that the Anubias is supposed to be tough enough to go in with the cichlids, but the Africans they chowed it. This is the Nana Petite. They're nice. I like the bigger. I got the coffee folia. Well, I did have the coffee folia. It lasted quite a few years. Oh, now here we go. Cryptocorn Wendetti Green Pot. I like the looks of that. Those would be great in your dirt tank. Oh, I bet they would. They're root feeders. I have so much Anubias growing. Oh, do you? Nice, Rob. We're going to be seeing that next Wednesday. Rob's going to be with us at 3:30 p.m. It's on the 18th. Oh, you've got a bunch of this? Oh, wow. Yep. Fishbert's going to be here on Wednesday, Sonny. Have that too. Easy grower. Oh, is it hardy? That's what I like. That's what I want to get, something that's easy to grow and easy to grow and hardy. That's what I like. I'm not real good. Look at that. Look how beautiful that is. Wow. I bet my corridors would put eggs all over those leaves. Yeah, they would. Very cool. There's a bunch of them. That grows crazy in the Angel Forest. Ooh. Root tabs every 3 months works well. You know something? I have a little tip that I got from Mark Shelley to save you a lot of money on root tabs. Those little Job's houseplant spikes, you break them in half and put them way down deep. They're supposed to be a really, really good alternative, and it's really cheap. So I got like a big package of them for like, I don't know, $4, $5. And there's like 50 of those sticks, and you can break one of those sticks up, pieces of it, because they're about this long, and you do them like in thirds, and it's about the same equivalent as one of those root tabs. And he shows me his plants, and they really do good. No substrates tied to trees. Oh, wow. It desiccates into 100 tiny, slow-growing ferns. Ooh. You know what? Next Wednesday night, Tiffany, we can have a special about plants. We can talk about all the aquarium plants and whatnot. And I'm going to run it by Ron to make sure that he's cool with it, because I know he's getting a little bit tired out from doing a lot of live streams, but I'm not. Jeff, I tried those sticks, and you can add too much. So, yeah, just little pieces of it. You want to just break off a little piece, put it way down, because you will get an ammonia spike if it's too much, and if it's not deep enough, and you pack it around there nice and tight. So you want just a little bit. They go a long ways. You're right. You're right now, Nathan, on that. But let's see what else we got here in these plants here, as long as we're right here at Marcus Plants. That's only the first page. We're going to page number 2 now. And how are you doing tonight, Nathan? So good to see you, by the way. I've learned so much about plants the last few years. I tell you, I've learned a little bit. I'm still a very much a newbie with plants. Oh, there's the crinium. I know that Mr. Aquatic Fanatics UK is looking for the crinium natans. Let's see if they got some of that here. Maybe we can tease them with it. Java Fern Window. I love this right here too. I've had some of this before, and it really looks cool. Check that out. I'm good, thanks. How are you? I'm doing pretty good, pretty good. Oh, you know something else too? I was gonna let's see now. I was gonna get with you, Nathan. Also, if you have stuff you want to put in the auction, and I'll tell you something, like your zebra danios and stuff like that would go really well. Hey, price tag Joe, hi there. You know, I just noticed in the chat the last one, Joe, I went and did a replay of it, you came in and I didn't say hi to you. I didn't see you. I'm very sorry about that. I just want to tell you that. I was like, oh damn, Joe was here and I didn't even see you. So I just wanted you to know that, I apologize. I try to catch everybody. Good to see you, Joe. Welcome in. And how are your fish doing? You keep all the African cichlids like mbunas and I think you have peacocks too, or just mostly mbunas? I got both, but I'm trying to liquidate mine. I got a lot of them because I'm getting into these shell dwellers. Oh, well, you come and go. Okay. Well, I just wanted to make sure that I acknowledge you. It's courtesy. I want to make sure I'm courteous to everybody. I'm always thinking, get big quick. That's why my tanks look small. I keep a few fern species. Oh, Modern Aquarium has great prices on aquarium. Oh, okay. It's in New York. So heat isn't a problem in the summer. Shall we go? You want me to go there, Elaine? I can do that if you want. Asaya, it's spelled Assiah, but I know who you're talking about. Asaya has really fantastic stuff. Something fishy. Hello, Mike. How are you? So good to see you, my friend. We're just checking out some plants here, and we're looking at some other fish and whatnot. I just had my first Cory spawn today. I don't know if you heard that or not, Nathan. I got Cory eggs now, about 100 of them. Unfortunately, every day I wake up, what fish will be dead next? You know what? Those, I find that as long as I have enough fish in the tank, I very rarely get a dead fish. But when they get down to like 8 or 9, then they're going to start really going to town there. Hey, Craig, welcome in, my friend. Good to see you, mate. Yeah, this is a pretty plant right here. This is the Window Love. I've had that before. And how's that sound to you, Tiffany, doing a plant special next Wednesday night? And I should check with Jason. He might do his flash sale that night. He has got he's going to do another sale, June. I don't know if you knew that or not. Jason from 5 Star Bet is going to do another flash sale. He's going to have tons. I never did breed Corys, Craig, but I got a lot of eggs now. You know what happened is this is what I did. There was 2 Crebensis in there. They weren't being mean to the Corys or nothing. In fact, they didn't even move around that much. But I moved those out over into the thing. And I do fairly good sized water changes, but I moved them out, and then I did a water change. And then the next day it came out all peppered all over the place. I'm not sure if it was because they were afraid of the Crebensis eating them or something. I don't know. But I moved them out, and it worked great. Sounds great, Jeff. Better get the plant specialist. Maybe. Well, yeah, he can come in. Sure. She had him hurt so bad he was unconscious and upside down. Oh, no, Shirley. Oh, no. I have been plant shopping, but I want to find out what I can grow before I buy a bunch. That's what I do, too. I just go for the easiest stuff. At Jeff Pelham, I mostly have peacocks and haps, but I am slowly transitioning to out of the African cichlids. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm doing, too, Joe. I've been doing this for a while. Yeah. What happened with me is here in Michigan, African cichlids were the hot item. I mean, it was booming with the cichlids here. Everybody was breeding them and keeping them. And I was like, I'm gonna get on that train. That flame went out just as soon as I started getting my fish start showing up, and it's like a ghost town now. Nobody wants them. Nobody wants Africans. I mean, they're beautiful fish. I can't understand. I think it's because of the tank size. People want to have nano tanks in small fish, and that's not for them. So I don't know. That might be it. Yeah, the aggression. You know what? I bet you would really love, Joe. And I tell you something right now. I bet you would love the dwarf South American cichlids because they are not as aggressive. You get a little bit of the personality of them, and they're desirable too. So, and you can keep, you don't have to have huge tanks either. Top quality peacock, Australia, sell themselves. Yes. And these are beautiful cichlids I have here. Nobody wants them. Yeah, no one wants them around here either. Hard to sell and don't go much at the auctions. Yeah, I know it. Good morning. There's my mate, Green Machine. That's Magnus. How you doing, sir? We're looking at some plants tonight, having a great time in here chatting with all these wonderful people. I'm a newbie, so I am getting all the obnoxious big fish. Well, you know what? There's nothing wrong with those fish. Did I miss something? I think that's where my next date, dwarf cichlids, yeah. Oh, you've been talking with Branton. Branton's sending me a pair of, I think are the hardiest to sell. The pink ones. Well, you know what? They banned us here for 2 days, and then now it's gone. So they didn't lift the ban on you guys? Why is that? That's not fair. Blue and the yellow sell the best. Instant. Okay. They banned them after. No, they banned selling on eBay. So they can't sell them on eBay or in England, in Great Britain. Facebook sales are banned, yep. And also eBay in England is banned. And it was banned here, but now they opened it back up because Ron was telling me, he's like, yeah, I sell all this guppy grass on there. Now I got to stop because we can't sell plants or animals. And I was just getting ready to get started on it. And then that came up, and so I didn't. And now it's back on again. So I'm going to start selling my stuff on there too. Joe just sales on live tropical fish. Oh, okay. So plants are all right. Yes, Magnus, so good to see you. And my aquariums are in the living room. Okay. I think every room is a living room as long as I'm still 6 feet above above ground. I sell my fish on TikTok these days. Oh, wow. They let you sell them on TikTok. Then you pee them, and yep, go from there. That's what we do on, like on my friend's site on the Wild Betta USA community. Anybody who like wild type bettas, Joe, are another fish that are really, really cool. They're very similar. I mean, same type of behavior sometimes as the dwarf cichlids. And they're cool because some of them are mouth brooders. They hold the eggs until they hatch, just like the African cichlids, and then spit out the babies. Except with those, the males hold the eggs, not the females. Branton told me he sells his fish on eBay. Yep. Yeah, he does. And so does David. David was telling me, I don't want to, he sells a lot of fish. Let's put it that way. He told me he's been selling fish left and right. I don't want to mention any numbers or anything without him being present. Well, let's just say he's doing really well. All right. Well, I don't watch TV, so what else can I put in the living room? Hey, yeah, you know what? I watch very little TV anymore. Craig likes the loopholes, yes. How's your fish room coming along? I got to get over to your channel. I haven't seen any notifications, Mike. But it'd be fun if we could do a live tour or something sometime. If you're ever available, I would love that. Also, if you want to be part of our auction, Do you ship fish, Mike, or is that something you don't do? Because we have an auction every month here. The next one's on the 21st. It's on a Saturday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You know what a beautiful dwarf cichlid is? The Epistogramma. Yep, I got those. I got some red. I got a pair of the reds here. They can't really see them with this camera too well. You can't see because I got that big picture on there. But I got like 2 pairs in this tank, 2 males and 2 or 3 females, and then I have the orange flash Cacatoides by themselves, and they are beautiful. And you know something? If you want to get some of those, Joe, I know just the place. Jason from 5 Star Bettis has got about 150 of them, right? And he will sell you some. Joe doesn't have a wrench. Oh my God, I didn't even know that. I'm sorry about that. I could have sworn he had one. Of course, I didn't have this on, so I can't see much of anything, really. I know I felt left out. Oh, I'm sorry about that. I'd hate to have you feel that way. Surely before you reinforce them or introduce them, sometimes that works. Big boxes at the door. I want to. Oh, you got a big box at the door. Is it fish? David loaded to pass it on. Yeah, he's not loaded, but he's selling lots of fish. That's nice. I'll keep that in mind. Yes, absolutely. And Joe, have you ever shipped any of your fish? I was just going to mention, because if you do, if you want to try and sell some, I mean, even though African cichlids aren't popular, I tried to sell some of mine last auction. Nobody bought them, but you're always welcome to try. Who knows? Maybe you'd be like, hey, there's price tag Joe's fish. I'm going to get some of those. If you know how to ship, that's all that's really required. Oh, my angel. Oh, that's great. You are part of the gang, Joe. No problem. I keep that in mind, definitely. I might get a punch in the nose if, Angel totem pole. Sweet. But you've never shipped. Well, you know what? It's not that difficult, really. I mean, it can be stressful, but a lot of people here have shipped. I ship. Ron ships. David from Elfish Tank ships. And there's a lot of people here that ship. And if I can do it, I can guarantee you, Joe, you can do it. Absolutely. And that makes it nice because, so if you start selling your stuff on eBay, then, hey, you got extra money coming in. And they put those fish in front of millions of people. That's the reason why Ron and David are doing so well, because it's such a good platform. eBay does take like 30% though. 30%, maybe a little bit more. But still, you're selling fish that normally would do sitting in your tank, aging out and dying. I mean, years down the road, of course. Fish shipping is easy. Letting the fish go is another. You know what? You're absolutely right about that. But I told David he's going to be surprised here coming up this month. I'm sending him the shell dwellers he wants and another group of the mollies, because this time there ain't going to be no heat pack in there. The last mollies I sent him, they were beautiful trios. I sent 2 trios of them, and they all cooked in the box. And that was in April. My son does good on eBay. Yeah, a lot of people make a lot of money on eBay. Ron makes good money on eBay. His guppy grass is always selling out. Welcome to the Blue Crew. Yes. I've never shipped. Yeah, you know what? I think I might have a video way back years ago. I might have had one. But I know that Ron did a live stream of him shipping his fish, and he went through pretty much the whole process. It's just getting get your styrofoam, your box with the styrofoam in it. The bags, you want to make sure there's the right amount of water, the right amount of air. Have them sealed whatever way you do it. Sometimes bags will just tie them in a knot real tight, and that works. And also, you ship too, don't you, Nathan? Can someone explain more in detail the shipping app thing? Yeah, well, there's a pirate ship I use. I like it. And what you do is you get it, you set up your account in there. It takes about 5-10 minutes using heat packs. The weather, yeah, I actually feel more comfortable shipping in the wintertime, to be honest. But the eBay weight of the how does it know the weight of the box? Well, if you have a scale, you can weigh it and then say how much. You type it in the little boxes like how much does this weigh? Well, what happened with me is I don't have a scale, right? So I always kind of guess a little higher. I just shipped a sex pair of the albino bristlenose to Jonathan Cullivan down in Kentucky for Michigan. And I went through. You just do the dimensions of the box. You just, if you know, the boxes I'm using right now are 10 by 7 by 5. They're small boxes. I made a mistake when I got all my styrofoam. It's all pre-cut from TSK Supply, but I got a bunch of the old. They're called the regional boxes from the USPS, and they stopped doing them. But I just took a chance. I went in there and said, "Hey, you remember those regional boxes, the 10 by 7 by 5s?" I said, "I know they're discontinued, but do you by chance have any in the back room?" She came out with a big stack of them. I was like, "Oh, thank God." So I can use that styrofoam without having it go to waste. And then what I did though, getting back to the weight, is I said it was 3 pounds, 2 ounces. Well, I went to the post office and it was 1 pound, 0.52 pounds. So I overdid it, but still, it's a good price. It's a good price on it. Richard both package same person. The third part. Got a heat pack. Mine didn't. His didn't do so well. Mine was perfect. Yeah, you know what? I think the heat packs, it's got to be really cold in order for them to come in handy, I think. I think like 50 to 60 on up, I would probably not try to use one. Because it was like 55 or 60 degrees when I shipped David's. And then it hit up like 78 or 79 en route to go to Pennsylvania, and they cooked. But I tell you something, Nathan, if you have any zebra danios or something you want to put in, they would sell like crazy, I'm sure of it. Get a little money for your fish you're breeding. You're breeding a lot of fish. I like to sell one sex. That way they add new blood. Yes. Kitchen scale will work. Or weigh yourself and then while holding. Yep, that's another thing we do. Yep. I am going to get a new scale, though. A little scale for when I do this. I put an estimate on weight in the checkbox, and then before I buy the postage, I pack the fish in a box and weigh it to get the correct postage. I wonder if they allow for the weight of the box. They might. I don't know. I got a box today with fragile stickers on it. It was banged up bad. You know what? Absolutely. All good inside, though. Every time I got live fish stickers. Every time I've used a live fish sticker, they play kickball with it. And it's amazing how many fish have made it, though, with them being as rough as they are with the box. Because those boxes will show up. Well, my very first shipment of this season was a complete disaster. I was shipping, well, for one thing, I was shipping some of the biggest fish I've ever shipped. I'm talking, about full-size dragon blood. Well, close to full size, maybe 4 to 5 inches. Beautiful male, beautiful females. And it took forever to get to Gabriel in California in Bakersfield, like 6 or 7 days. I was like, oh, I know that, and they were good sized bags and whatnot, but I didn't think they were going to make it. And when they got there, the box was so destroyed, and the fish were dead for days before they arrived. So that box, and he put it on his porch in a black garbage bag, all smashed up. I was like, oh, that, I tell you something. I was upset about him not having. I took care of him. I give him a refund, full refund on even the shipping. I never normally do that, but he's a friend, and I just didn't want him to feel like I was, not a good person or taking advantage of him. I didn't want to do that. So I gave him all his money back. And yeah, I use USPS too a lot. And so then, where was I going with that now? Oh, yeah, it's my first one. And so it was terrible. It was a complete failure. June, did you get your package from Christine? USPS was the show. Oh, okay. I've never got a Smashbox. I get my stuff shipped to my daughter's business. Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah, let's get off this. We've been looking at this plant for like a half an hour or more. Let's go look at something else. I'm going to close some of these tabs here without kicking myself out again. There we are. Gilster Gardens, I've done that here through Facebook. Okay. Oh, you got your shrimp from Branton. He's got some beautiful ones. They were 6 days, but they were just fine. When I do small fish or shrimp, I use breather bags. And they work good for the small fish. I even shipped some little mbunas to, what was their name now? His name was Mike. He had a channel for a while, but then he started doing live feedings of snakes and stuff, and that kind of turned everybody off. But I sent him 5 mbunas from Get Gills when they had the store open, and I was putting mbunas this big enough, and only one of the bags popped, and he got like 5 out of the 6. But I shipped him some more with some better bags, some like 3 mil bags. I've still got some Bloody Mary shrimp over in this tank. Other than that, my shrimp are pretty much gone. Because of scuds, I had an invasion of scuds in this house, in these tanks, and they go through all the plants, and when the plants are gone, they eat the little shrimplets and eat all the food. They just outcompete them completely. Jody P is a good shipper, yes. I'm thinking about going to the UPS 2-day air. I've been hearing a lot of good. That's what Jason uses, 5-Star Bettas. He uses the 2-day air UPS. I know she does a lot of the 1-day overnight. You're not a bad shipper, but this last batch of shipping, what happened? Oh, it was it's stressful, isn't it, Shirley? Your fish arrived ahead of time, all in great condition. Nice. Joe, I met this guy trying to open and run a store out of his house. So far, he's doing great, and it's freshwater only, and we need that in our area, so I sell everything to him first and foremost, then to LFSs. Ah, I see. Oh, the vinegar eels and the coasters came quickly. One of my packages leaked, didn't have insulation, and they weren't packed well. But I had a friend do that because it was her fish. Ah. I haven't seen, it might on Shippo. I've never seen the option for FedEx, but it might be there. Of course, I didn't really look. When I do that and it says show rates, all it shows me is like the cheapest rates. I gotta find out, because I want to do like the UPS 2-day air, and that way I can rest a little easier knowing that. But I'll tell you something, this last shipment to like Jonathan took 2 days, and they showed up perfect. They showed up perfect on that. How do you like the coasters, Barbara? Oh, you signed one. That's nice. What did you? Or the shrimp you put in with the fish? Your fish arrived ahead of time in great condition. Um, oh, nice. I only have one LFS here in town, but you know what? I'm going to go back there and check on him. I know that the owner of the store, I've been dealing with him for over 40 years. He was been diagnosed with prostate cancer, and I guess it's metastasized throughout his body, so his bones are all. Check on him, see how he's doing. I'll give much for him, which is normally the case. Yeah, mine. When I try to take mine in there to my LFS, Dr. Chad, welcome in, my friend. Good to see you. My LFS is called Pruce Pets, and it's a great store. Honestly, they got a variety, quality, but man, their prices are out of this world, and he does not really like to work with hobbyists. I think he just rather pay the shipping and have it brought from someplace else. But hello, that was a great tour we had of your place. That was so fun. We got to do that again. We have to do that again, Dr. Ted. Let's see here. Yeah, I'm not sure about that either, Barbara. They might have it. They do have UPS, I know that. My babies are very horny. They're old enough they will spawn like, oh, hide the hookers. All right. Oh, wow, I'm behind in this chat again, aren't I? Whoa. That's because I'm looking at the wrong one here. I get this over here is a lot faster. Let's see here. Yep, the bronze ones. I love them, Shirley. I'm going to frame the side one. Oh, that's nice. It is a really nice coaster, Shirley. You should bring them onto the next auction too. Just do them, keep them as a staple. Yeah, trades is cheap. I'd be satisfied though if you could just give me some, at least half decent in-store credit. I'd be like, you know what, it'd be worth it. He's made a killing off me, Joe. I'll tell you what. All the time I've been selling him fish since back in the 70s. No, not 70s. 80s. In the 70s, I was still just finding my way. But it's been a long time. And he's gotten hundreds, if not thousands, of fish for me over the years. Anyone that wants one can email me. I'm selling them $5 each for $25. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening, Dr. Ted. I should have shaved. I look like hell here. I just did a pop-up. I didn't even think that we'd be getting anybody. That's cool, Barbara. I'm glad you like them. Yes. See, I told you, Shirley, you should put them on there, right? Trades. Well, you get some pretty good for yours. Your LFS, though, don't you, Shirley, on yours when you sell your fish? Oh, man. I'd be glad when I get my new glasses. My neck is killing me. I got to use this. Saying hello to Dr. Ted. I'm way behind. I know that. Yep. Email Shirley, June. How far behind am I, guys? Wow. Welcome. Everything I've gotten from Fish Fam is better than not from Fish Fam. I think that's true because we all know what we're all doing. Sorry for I'm advertising for you on my live, so I guess it's okay. No, that's fine. You're part of the auction. You can do that. In fact, I want everybody to be comfortable here. I want you guys to know that you just be happy and do what you want. I don't want to seem like I'm. I know some people get really. Thanks for letting me. Oh, that's great. Yes, we'll do it again when the flowers bloom. Excellent. Looking forward to that. Looking forward to that, Dr. Ted. Definitely. And I want to. You know what? I was going to talk to you about paradise fish too, because I really love paradise. I need to get a male for my female. I got to find one somewhere. I want to try and breed them in one of the aquariums here. I'll best take mine. But his prices are less expensive than PetSmart. For free. Oh, he takes them for free. Wow. Shave on the live stream? Yeah, me cutting my face all up, worried about it. Yep. I got to get them. Your pop-up live stream are getting quite the attention lately. Oh, they've been some of my best actually when I do the pop-ups. I think the reason why is because when I pop up, it's because I want to, if I have a scheduled one, I might not be feeling so well that day, but I do it anyway because it's scheduled. When I do these, it's because, hey, I'm here. I'm ready to talk and do stuff and have fun. I like them. I could probably do this all the time. Thank you very much for that, by the way. That's very nice. Thank you, sir. Jeff, and you did and sold 2 sets. Oh, that's good. Excellent. Keep the fish and sell them. Yeah, I think you've got a really good source down there, Nathan. You're doing really good how you're selling. And the hobbyists do. They do. They care about the fish. I care about mine. I tell you something. If I have a death in one of these tanks, it's either if it's an aggressive fish that got killed, which is not happening very often, or they die of old age. I better knock on some wood here. I don't want to curse myself, but I've had some really good luck with my fish. Healthy and at a good price. Yes. Yeah, he does great. Show is like a late night binge eating you should not do, but do anyways. Great. Hey, I like it though. I love being here with you guys. It gives me a lot of pleasure to chat with you guys about fish because I love it. I like staying up late to watch Mystery Science Theater back in the old days. Yes. We used to watch that. Be the 3 guys sitting down in the front row talking about it. That is a good description. It even sounds like with all the bubbling down here, like it's maybe a scientist's laboratory or something. Conducting experiments. Mm-hmm. Yes. So every time I do one of these, I always mention to everybody that who'd like to be part of the auction, want to be a vendor, you sell your stuff. The only thing you need to do is know how to ship, and that's basically it. You just have to get me a list of what you want to sell. We're trying to keep it down to like 4 to 6 items, lots. In other words, you got one lot of guppies, you got whatever, but we're trying to keep to like 4 to 6 lots because our last auction was almost 5 hours. That's a long auction. Let's see here. Yeah, it is a good description, isn't it? If it looks good, tastes good, eat it. Yep. I'm like on the seafood diet. If I see food and it looks good, I eat it. I've been really lucky. I eat like a dang pig when I got good food and stuff, but I'm still losing weight. I still lose a pound about every 6 months. I think I need to start working out again and start really piling on the carbs. Yes, thank you, Stream Elements. Again, Frankenfish Fam. Yeah, it's alive. Well, you know what? I got something. Maybe I can show you. I can show you this. I think. Speaking of that, Frankenfish thingy. Let me do. Not that. I'm trying to get to the desktop without losing you guys. I will minimize this. I think I won't. Okay. And then, do I have that picture? I do. Okay, I got this picture here. Now, if I can get us back to, there we are. Now I'll share this. It's not going to let me, is it? Huh, I wonder why. Dang it. Let me. Well, I'm not very talented with this. It's a thumbnail I have, and it says it's alive. And, I kind of look like Frankenstein anyway, so I guess it works out pretty good. Are you watching those Richard Simmons tapes again? No, no, no. No, no. Is PayPal the only way to pay for stuff at the auctions? Well, it's like this. There's other things like Venmo. You got to work it out with whoever you're buying from. I usually go through PayPal for mine because that's pretty easy most of the time. But you can do whatever you can make arrangements with the seller to do it any way you want to. I mean, you can even do a cashier's check or even a money order if they are willing to go for it. I think that, let me see here. Whoops. There we are. Oops, no. Yeah, I'm not able to pull that up for some reason or another, so I'm going to close this one out and come back here. Whoops. Wow. There we go. Oh, you know what? There we go. Cancel that. All right. Me and my technical difficulties, I've got it straightened out. Gamer One, not necessarily. Some people will accept other payments. Cash App, Venmo, Zelle. Yep, absolutely. Just like Nathan said. Yep. Yep. Or you can. Yeah. Any way you guys want to work it out between yourselves. I have nothing to do with that. I don't make any money from the auction. I just love to do it. I try to sell some of my stuff. That's my ADHD too, Shirley. Yes. I tell you something, ADHD is really it can be a real bugger. It's not good. It can really put a damper on things when you're trying to get stuff done. It's like having a wall in front of you. You just can't get over it. Not necessarily. Absolutely right. Maybe the seller could announce yeah, you know what? That's a good point because that's exactly what we're going to be doing on the next one, Christine. I have a whole new list. Well, it's not a whole new list, but a very detailed list. See, the last auction, the reason why we had so much difficulty is we decided to do a little pre-meeting before the thing, and it ran over, so we were almost late to start the auction. And we popped in there. Everybody starts saying hello to everybody in the chat, so I wasn't able to really. And I was doing the same thing too, so I'm not blaming anybody else, but I didn't read the rules really. So that was a bad thing on me. But from now on, it's going to be a good solid 10 minutes. The first 10 minutes, we can say hello to people too. But it's going to be reading out those rules, and that way everything is, crystal clear about how to. And I tell you, one of the biggest things is the communication. There's got to be communication from the buyer to the seller, and back and forth. All this crap of leaving 10 messages and no reply, that's got to stop. Because that, people were like, oh, I'm sending all these messages, nothing's coming back to me. That's not a fun. That's not a good way to do things. I know that people get busy, but come on, we got to get that communication going a little bit better. I think we all have ADHD. It's just at what level? Yes, I think you're right, and I think the same is true with autism as well, Nathan. I don't know what letters I have. Call it. Oh, ADHD is a spectrum, yes, and so is autism. Ask me how I know. uh, does anybody use egg stuff for lids? I haven't done that, but I really should. I've been using the double wall polycarbonate, but I'm not really liking it anymore. It raises the temperature up 3 to 4 degrees. You know what? That'd be great for me in the wintertime here. It'd save me some, the heaters won't be coming on so much. Sure, but when the larger portion of individuals test as being on the spectrum, then it is a norm. Well, I'll tell you something. The way this world is going right now, I find it hard to believe that people aren't on the spectrum. They are on the spectrum. They have to be. Otherwise, we wouldn't be in this mess. There's so much crap going on right now in this world. It's not even funny. I tell you what. I've never seen such a big cluster in a long time. A long time, yep. That is a good description. Let's see here. Now, glass lids raise the temperature too. Yep. But that's a good thing when you're living in Michigan. It'll save you money and electricity. Turn down the heaters. Yeah, you can do that too. But if it reaches the temperature, they won't come back on until it gets cool enough, right? I would think the lot starts. The first post should be starting price and shipping in the chat. Then bidding starts. Well, the reason why we're doing it a different way, we're letting the person take a minute to show their stuff. And when they're done, they announce it. And then people start bidding, and then I will be like, such and such has this bid. And so, like before, when it happened, we had a little bit of friction with Branton, and it's not his fault. I mean, I was guilty as much as anything. I mean, we weren't trying to be disrespectful to each other. You know, we just had a little bit of a difference. So I've been trying to figure out a way to make that a little easier. So what we're doing is we're letting the seller talk about their product for a minute, and then the other 2 minutes is going to be the bidding. But you know, the bidding can go over 2 minutes as long as people are still bidding. We'll let it go on. If people can have a bidding war, they can do that. It's just that way. It's like kind of like if you go to like the dog track or something, or a horse race, they're all lined up ready to go, and then as soon as you put that out there and open the gates, they all take off and they all start bidding. That's what we're kind of doing. We set the temps for us. The fish have to deal with it. Yeah. Glass and rock arch nemesis. Glass and rocks arch nemesis of aquariums. Why are the rocks? Surely I live in Southwest Florida. Turn down the sun. If you find that switch, please let me know. That's coming from the guy that when it gets 78 degrees, he starts getting cold and puts on a jacket. Come on. That's crazy. That's too warm to put a jacket on. Totally get that, Nathan. Double wall polycarbonate. Is it expensive, that double wall polycarbonate? And where do you get it at, Nathan? I got all glass lids on the tanks that I have lids, which are most of them, are the Aqueon lids. They're expensive. I want to find a new way to do it. I got some of those 3M, not hooks, but they're like a latch where you can pull it up and open the lid without having the type that you have like on the Aqueon ones, but it's made of the same stuff. Oh, dropping the big rocks. Oh, when you were cleaning. I haven't used a heater in over a year unless I'm using it to treat a fish. Oh, wow. I wish I could have that. I do have a question though. Do you guys not have I do have air conditioning. Why do your tanks get hot or cold? You don't climate control your houses. I do climate control my house. Um, and the reason why I got my heaters is because I don't want to sit down here and roast my butt off trying to do stuff. I want to be comfortable when I'm doing this work. I guess it's a price you got to pay to be comfort. Even so, it's still warm down here. It's these tanks put off a bit of heat. Um, and the nightmare idea of glass shards in the aquarium. Oh yeah, that's not good. I see where you're coming. Yeah, I mean, you remember I was telling you about that? I think I showed you the pictures. I don't have them here available right now, but um, Paul Wen, the Vietnamese guy, he breeds the bettas and the flower horns. I went down. He's got a basement about the same size as mine, maybe even bigger. Um, and it was so hot in that basement. He's got these big ceramic things plugged into his lights things that emitting heat all over. His light bill's got to be more than actually using heaters in the tanks. But his whole thing is heated, so he doesn't use any other heaters except the heat that he's got in there. But he's real careful about keeping it all closed. I was opening up to go in there, and he right behind me, closed that door really quick. He wants to keep the heat in. I had to cover 40 breeder completely though because let's see here. Because I just got breeding pair. Oh, we have the killifish. They are jumpers. Those gardenerized P82s are so cool too, Nathan. You're gonna love them. Hello, Peter. Welcome in. Good to see you. How are you doing? Oh, in the actual fish room, it can be 5 degrees hotter. Wow. Good to see you. Hello. Oh, and Price Tag Joe says good night, Peter. It's kind of late for you, isn't it? Thermostat set at 74 all year long. Wow. In the wintertime, I set mine at 70. And then in the summertime, I think it's 70. But on our furnace, you have to switch it from heat to air conditioning. It just doesn't do it automatically. There's up is the heat, middle is off, and down is the air. Let's see here. Oh, wait, I misread that. Good to see you, Peter. You're doing great there. Awesome. And how's the weather in Belgium tonight? Or morning for you, though, in this morning. That sounds nice, June. We can... Let me go, because my in-laws are old AF. And get cold. Let's see. Oh man, that sounds nice. Whoops, I got the wrong one here. It's on Peter's here. For me, it's 7 in the morning, so I think it's around midnight for you folks. Yep, it is. Well, it's 1:10 a.m. here. I'm on the east coast of America. Well, not the east coast, but I'm on the eastern time zone. With the amount of tanks I had, a heater in each tank, I could. Oh, more than that. I tell you something. With all the tanks I got, my electric bill is really high. I'm talking like right around almost $300 a month. That's a lot for me. I mean, it's a lot for us. I didn't turn my heaters on this winter. Oh, that's great. And top of the morning to you, Peter, from Tiffany. In the winter, the dehumidifier heats the room. Okay. Oh, nice. You know that's something right there. I need to get a dehumidifier. I need to get one of those for down here. And I think you know what I really believe that I probably could get away with either unplugging these heaters or just turn them way down, to like 70 or something. Because it's usually like 70 down here most of the time, like 68 to 70, and then I could probably get like one space heater in each general area. It'd probably be enough heat. But the dehumidifier, that's a great idea. Yeah, I need to start insulating mine. You can see here, I'm basically all the floor joists up top. There's not much, there's cement walls, all around. Don't want to make you guys sick, but yeah, there's no insulation to be spoken of here, really. Oh, it's already 27. Oh, wow. 34 Celsius? What is that, about 100, almost 100 degrees, huh? Wow. I had a big savings when I found out I had too much light on each. Oh, wow. You see, the thing with me, I have too little light, I think, on most of mine. I got these little 8-watt lights on most of these tanks. And I had the door and windows open there. So, oh, wow. I can't handle the heat. I can't either, really. I mean, if it's like 75 degrees, I could probably handle that year round. I mean, in here and up. And that's even a little bit warmer, and I'd really like to have it for sleeping. I like it to like 68 or something at nighttime. Joe, my buddy, uses the egg crate stuff, the lids. Issue with jumpers, just hoping for some more feedback from the fish fam. Yeah, I've never made a custom or a homemade lid. Oh, electric is crazy. Isn't it nuts? Yeah. If as long as there's not a little, they'll find a little opening too. You want to make sure it's really tight. I had bought a pair of Betta Falx from my friend down in Cincinnati, Ohio. He runs the Wild Type Betta community page USA on Facebook. He's got like 120 tanks or something, all Wild Type Bettas and killifish. And I got a pair of Betta Falx. Here, I'll look those up. I'll show those to you. Betta Falx, and I had a top on it, and there was a little bit of I have a little cutout for the airlines and stuff. And and it found a way out. The mail did. Next morning, I came down to a little dried jerky on the. Oh, wait a minute. Here we go. There's a nice picture right there. And this is a mail hold. Oh, this is a great one here, you guys. I'm going to share this page. Okay, share and share. Share alike. Check it out. Can you guys see that? Let me see here. Yeah, you can see that. Okay. That is a male with a mouthful. Look at those. Look at that fin. Look at that coloration on its fins. I had a pair of those, and the male jumped out of the tank the very first night. But these, what's fascinating about these is that they'll hold those eggs in there, hopefully for like 12 to 15 days usually, and they'll spit out their fry, and they're all ready to take live baby brine shrimp right out of the gate. And they are just stunning fish. They got personality. These have personality. They're not. You can also keep them in a community tank, as long as it's closed up. and they're not aggressive fish. I mean, they'll spar with each other a little bit, very little bit, and maximum size is 4 centimeters. So what is that now? That is 2.5 inches. Let's see now, 10 centimeters is 4 inches. So yeah, less than 3 inches, about 2.5 inches, 2.5, yeah, something like that. I don't know my calculations very well, but these are beautiful fish. I mean, they really, really are. Let's see what else we got here. Here's this is nice. Images. Do that one. There we go. These are the images. This shows these guys. But, you know, they're not like these other bettas. You know, they're not like the Splendens that you get at PetSmart or Petco. They're all just bred for, you know, super bright colors and whatnot. These are wild. These come from the wild like this, and these are mouth brooders, which I think is really fascinating. Look at some of these. Look at this fish. Wow. Now, see, here's the kind you get at Petco and stuff. Oh, well, not this good, but. And there's nothing wrong with them. There's nothing wrong. I love all bettas, but the wild type have a special place in my heart. Yep. Scroll down here. Wow. I had a pair of Betta Appy. It's API. And I still got the male. It's over here. It's in with a Betta Splendens female, alien green. And when I first put the alien green in there, I was like, I didn't have any place. I probably shouldn't have got her right then, but he's still in there. But she is definitely the aggressor in the tank. She doesn't chase him around or nothing like that, but she definitely does wear the pants in the family, so to speak. I'm going to be redoing my entire setup soon, hopefully, and I worry about new lids. How expensive is that polycarbonate? Is that expensive? I know these glass tops were some more than the tanks most of the time. If I got them on the back when the Petco special was a real thing. Let's see if I can say my other bettas here. This looks right here. This looks like a Chinoides female. It is. That's what the females look like, and right here is what the males look like. Male, female. Easy to tell apart. And the males he's got a mouthful of eggs right there even. And they got great color, and these are here like one of the best type of mouth brooders to get started out with. They're small. They're about 2.5-inch fish. You can keep them in a community tank. And I know it sounds like I'm trying to sell wild type bettas, but they are just a really cool option to have something that's not going to get huge and it's not overly aggressive. But these kind of fish right here, Joe, these will sell really, really well. Just to let you know that. Take a look at them. They're pretty cool looking there. Yep, I like it. Let's see what else we got here. That's it for that one. Let's go this way. Nope. You've already seen that one. Let's keep going here. My goal is to get rid of all my small tanks, keep a couple 20-gallon longs for quarantine, and keep a few select big tanks. Yeah, if you're going to keep smaller fish, though, I mean, they breed better in a smaller tank. Just to let you know, I love the 10-gallon, the 20 gallons. They're really great breeding sizes. Let's see what else we got here. Oh, here we go. Wild seriously. I got a pair of these coming from Jason. Let me share the screen here. What happened when I lost the thing here? Okay. He's got a pair of these, and they've been breeding. He's got lots of fry. Check it out. That's a male right there. You can see in his chin there, he's got a mouthful of eggs. But look at the coloration on this fish. It's a beautiful fish. And here it shows the embrace. I got a video of my Unimaculatas that do that too. Let's see if that's showing up. It is good. They will just kind of like give themselves a nice hug, and he'll squeeze the eggs right out of her, and he'll fertilize them right there on the spot. And then he'll take them all up in his mouth and hold on to them for 12 to 15 days usually. Different strokes for different folks. Those are nice. Yeah, a lot of better selling luck with community fit. Yeah. Let's see here. Complete opposite directions. I want to do a lot more breeding. Yeah, me too. The smaller tanks are good for that. But these right here, you can keep these in a 10-gallon tank right here. Breed them. The only thing of it is, here, we got more pictures down here. Nice. If George is still here, he's got these. These are the Gladiator wild type bettas. Look at those, the purling around his gill plates. Really cool. Well, you know what, guys? I'm looking at the time here. I've been keeping you guys here a long time. I don't know if you guys are enjoying it, or if you want me to keep going, I will. I just don't want to abuse your time. Used to breed now, and I don't have the time for breeding. Well, it's always good to have something to supplement your after work time. Keep you busy. And then I haven't made a great deal of money with my fish over the years, but I've made some. My food is definitely covered every year. Food bill is covered, and then some, quite a bit. But it's not enough to pay the light bill every month. Nothing like that. That'll be that. If I could do that, I'd be so happy. But I would need a lot more fish than I got here. I mean, to pay my light bill, I'd have to sell every fish I got. So I would need more tanks, more fish, and that'd be a lot. See, I'm already subbed to you. Yep, I am too. I'm just gonna double. Yeah, I'm sure I am. Go to channel, double check this. Subscribed. Wow, that's nice. Look at your stuff here. Oh, you got a nice fish room, Joe. You know what I'm gonna do? Let's do this. I'm gonna grab this link in this channel right here. Go to the channel. Share it. Copy that link. Bring it back here, and bam. Here we go. If you don't know Price Tag Joe, there's his channel right there. Go on over, give him a sub. Check out his stuff. He's a nice guy. And if you start doing some shipping, Joe, we'd love to have you on the auction. Get some stuff going. Elaine, that's why I like water lettuce. Fish can't jump out. Huh. Well, those wild type bettas, they can. Oh, you're welcome. They can almost, those wild type bettas can jump through a glass lid almost. They just every once in a while you hear a thud. Some of those, like the ones I have, are really powerful. They look like this, but they're only bigger. Like this, but the Unimaculatas. Let's see if they got some down here. They probably do. Oh, what is that? But they have some absolutely stunning. Look at this. This is called a macrostoma. Look at that. It looks like a butterfly wing on the tails and on the dorsal fin. These guys get about 4.5 to 5 inches. They're expensive. You get a pair of these, it's like $200. But if they breed, and they will if they got the right. Yeah, I need to start getting involved, Jeff. But my selection is mostly Africans. Yep. Yeah, mine was, but now it's not now. I still have African cichlids. Well, let's put it this way: I'm switching from Lake Malawi to Lake Tanganyika. The little shell dwellers are really a hot little item, and I got a bunch upstairs, and they breed. They community breed, so they don't eat their fry. And those little fish, they're selling for like $15 a piece. I mean, I'm not going to sell them for that much, but that's how much they go for, $15 to $18 each. Filtration will be right outside the room in a closet. Oh, so you're going to do one big sump? Oh, wow. There was a guy named Jason Cichlids in Australia, and he had a really nice fish room, and it's like, I don't know, 20 or 30 tanks, but he had one huge sump, and he used that to filter everything. And when he did that, he did all the water change, was automatic through it. It's too bad he got out of the hobby, and he pretty much closed his YouTube channel down. He's doing really well. He had like 6,000 or 7,000 subs and getting lots of views and stuff. And he just, I guess he just burned out. I mean, he should have came and joined us on the Aquatic Addicts Anonymous. We could have helped him. You know, there's no burning out. People support each other. We're going to keep this hobby going. We're going to make sure that it's fresh and fun and keep everything nice, right? But it's too bad. I really would have loved to have him come over here. We could have all helped him and, you know, just say, you know what? Just tweak a couple things. Hey, there's Drew. Hello there. Hello there, y'all. Oh, you've got these in a 120 liter. The fish on the screen right now, the macrostomas. Oh, wow. And I know you got some wild type bettas too, don't you, Drew? I'm just droning on here. I'm just having fun with you guys. You guys get bored with me, just say so. And I won't be taking offense. Look at this. That's a betta mandor. Those are cool. Look at that. Wow. Down here, I got betta NSA. I got the Unimaculata Mahakam Rivers. I got betta Falx, betta NSA, and then I got my alien green female. Oh, that's pretty cool. It's called a betta Crateos. Been lurking and listening while I stole the eggs from my from your macrostoma. Did you strip the macrostoma? Because I remember that George from Aquaballs did that, and what the problem was, it had a mouth fungus. I didn't want the eggs to fungus too. Is he did them, but they were all belly draggers, and they wouldn't because they didn't have the opportunity to be spit out after they hatched. And he did them in a tumbler, and they just kind of like rubbed their bellies all over the floor because they weren't able to go up because they're labyrinth fish. Their labyrinth organ never really what's the word I'm looking for? Developed. Mm-hmm. And yeah, that was something. I've been working and lurking this entire stream. Jeff, some major watch time hour. Hey, thanks. Oh, you did? Okay, you got macrostomas. That's so cool, Drew. What all type of wild type bettas do you have? I like this background. Look, it's like I'm on cloud nine here. Look at that. uh, I feel like I'm on cloud nine. Oh, that's all right. I love wild type bettas and paradise fish. So here's what it goes. Number one, dwarf cichlids. Number two, probably the wild type bettas or paradise fish. It's probably a pretty close second. And then after that are the killifish. And I think that's pretty much my main. I mean, I got other fish, but those are my main attractions, really. Is that kind of stuff. I love the epistogrammas. I love all this kind of stuff. I gotta get a male for my my female paradise fish. Oh, you did. A raffle went on band. Oh, that's cool. I like that raffle. I seen that there's a place called I'm not sure if you ever heard of Aries Bettas, ARRY, Aries. He would do that. He'd have like a list, like 30 slots, and it costs like $3 or $5 to get into it. And you can buy as many numbers as you want. And then they spin that wheel like they do on the Fish Fam giveaway tool, and that's how they do it. That's cool. That is very cool. That's a lot of fun. But look at these guys. Some of these are just really. What is this? That's a Betta Livet. I never even seen this one before. Wow, that's interesting. Levita. Seriously, fish. Some more pictures. Look at that. Wow. That is cool. Joe, it's easier. My name is Nathan. Doesn't bother me either way. I would love that wall to be one huge tank. Put it in my bed. Already awesome. I lay in bed and see all but 2 tanks. Wow, that's cool. Now, Nathan, does your wife like the fish too? Kathy likes them, but I only have I got 6 tanks upstairs. Oh, the catfish den. He has other wild type bettas for sale too. I'm on. I mean, I got a banned account. I got to get on there actually more and figure out a way to navigate that. I know Christopher Junkin. He was telling me that on Band is a good place to go and find stuff. That is really neat. Only thing I know, custom aquariums are really expensive. Yeah, they are. There's a place in Tennessee called Glass Cages, I think. You know what? That'd be a fun thing to check out here. Actually, let me do that real quick. Well, not too quick. Let's check this out. Glass Cages. Glass Cages Aquariums. There we are. No, that's not it. Darn it. It's the actual place. Here it is, Glass Cages. Here we go. Custom aquariums and tanks. This is really going to be cool. All right, so I'm going to share this right now. I've got to close some of these other tabs. Okay. Now, I'll share this. Glass Cages, custom aquariums, and tanks. I like this because it shows you the gallons, the dimensions, everything. Is it showing here yet? There it is. Okay. And Jody P does the band thing. Oh, does she? Oh, wow. Here we go. Perimeter only braced aquarium. Okay, you get braced aquariums with cross braces. So you can choose what is the most common type. We have the cross braced ones. There's the rimless. I don't want to do those because let's try this one. And then we'll do aquariums. All right. And then down here, look at this now. This is what's really cool. Over here, it shows the gallons. These are the dimensions. You got the gallons, the length, the width, the height, the description, and over here on the right is the price. Are we able to see this? Let me see. Yeah, there it is. Check it out though. I mean, I always look at the length and the height mostly, and the width is what I usually go by. So in other words, you got like 36. That's like a 40-gallon breeder. But here, this is a 25-gallon. It's 36 inches long, 12 and a half inches wide, and 18 inches high. That's pretty cool, huh? I got a Bandit 2 trying to get it going. Well, you know what? We should we got to figure out a way to get that going there, Drew. I'm sure we can advertise and stuff for it. You know, this isn't Facebook here. We can pretty much advertise what we want to. That's what I like about it. I hope they never change here. That's what I love about doing the auction too. Well, let's check this out here. Here's the gallons. Let's go to gallons. Let's see. I want to check out some of these bigger tanks. Now here's a 127-gallon tank. It's 6 feet long, 2 feet wide, and 17 inches tall. Now that sounds to me like almost like a perfect tank because it's not so deep. You can do a lot of work in it easy, but it's got a lot of real estate at the bottom. 127 gallons, 17 inches tall. That's not as tall as a 29-gallon tank even. So that's pretty cool, huh? That would be nice. That's a huge leak. Would be devastating. Yes, it would. Now let's see here. Now we're looking for something a little bit longer than that. Well, look at this. 96 inches. Here's a 180-gallon. It's what is that? 8? No, 8 feet is 48, 80, 90. Yeah, 8 feet. 72. Yeah, 96 inches. So it's 8 feet long, 18 inches wide, the same width as like a 75-gallon, but it's 24 inches deep. I don't like that. It's too deep. Let's see here. Oh, you can also do your customizations. You can also put your own measurements in here. So in other words, let's do that. Let's make one of these customizations. All right. We're going to do the glass. It's going to be a braced aquarium. Well, it'll probably take me a while to figure out the design. Design your aquarium. Here it is. Okay, here we go. Estimated gallons. But what we'll do first is choose the type. Oh, this is showing up here. Let me see. Yep, it is. Good. Choose the type. It's an aquarium, glass style. It's going to be braced aquarium with cross brace. We'll do that. Length. Oh, here we go. You choose the length, and you get this thing here. You can choose how long you want it to be. I'm going to say like we're just going to have fun here. We're going to find out. Let's say. Oh, just for the sake of it, 102 inches long. So that's about 9 feet or 10 feet or something like that, probably. All right. So we got that. Now we got the width. Let's say we're going to go 2 feet wide. So that's going to get a lot of real estate on it. 2 feet wide. And for the height, we're going to go 18 inches. Let's go 19 inches. So it's big tank, but not. Now here it goes. You do that. Now this estimated gallons on this is 201 gallons. Estimated empty aquarium weight is 628 pounds. With fresh water in it, it's 1,680, and with salt water, 1,722 pounds when it's full. Wow. Isn't that cool? And then you've got other things here. You can, if you want to do like overflow or silicone, that's black. I always choose the clear. I like that. There's no extra choice for that. But black costs extra. And then you have overflow, yes or no. I always say no because I don't do that. No bulkhead. You can add bulkheads. They'll drill them for you and have everything on sump options. Lots of different stuff, right? You can customize it to your heart's content. I think it's pretty cool. My custom tank would be 802 gallons. Oh, wow. Okay, let's go up here and let's see here, Nathan. Let's go ahead and restart this. So, how long do you want that to be? What is 10 feet? That's 140 inches, isn't it? Or 120 inches? I can't remember. Let's try 120. 120. Let's do this same 2 feet wide. That's a good one. 2 feet wide. It's 24 inches. That's a really good floor. I believe I did it right. And the height on again, we'll just do the same one at, let's say 18 inches. Now that's 224 gallons. So you want an 800-gallon tank. Wow. That's going to be a lot wider and a lot deeper. And longer too, probably. Are they saying $5,100 for the tank? Just entered. Yeah, build estimate is $4,392. Yeah, so that's expensive, but you can get any size you want. You can go. Let's see here. Let's go big. Let's go like 100. I think 144 inches is the maximum. And we'll do. Let's do 30 inches wide. And we'll do the full 2 feet deep, 24 inches deep. That's 449 gallons. And look at that, estimated build over here on the right-hand side, it's $8,824. But it's really fun to just get in here and start checking out things, you know. So I'm going to do something a little more different here. It's going to be a smaller tank. It's going to be like let's see here. Let's try 84 inches. I think that's 7 feet. And let's do 2 feet wide. We'll do 17 inches tall. That's a 148-gallon tank. It's a 7-foot tank. Look at that, 1729. I mean, it's a lot less than the other ones, but it's still a lot of money. Cool, huh? 100. Oh, you want 100? Okay, I'm going to do that. I'm going to do what you got there. 128 inches long. Oh, 72 inches tall. Oh my goodness. I don't know if it goes that high here. Let's see here. 128 inches. Whoops. I know we can do that. 128 inches. There's the 128, and the width is 28 inches width. Okay. 28 inches width, and the height is, how high does this go? It only goes up to 36 inches. So we'll do that. And that is a 559 gallon tank right there, Nathan. Nathan, you said 11 foot end to end, 8 foot tall, and 28 inches deep. Deep is front to back. That's a real narrow tank for something that tall. But this one right here is 128 inches long, 28 inches front to back, and 3 feet deep. That would be a real fun tank to clean, I tell you. I think these go up here, the maximum, I think it goes to, what is 144 inches? Is that 10 feet? I think that's the maximum they do here. So there's that. Let's go 30 inches deep, and then something that's more reasonable. How about 22 inches height? That's 411 gallons. 411 gallons. Oh, you're replying to the chat with the calculator. Ah. Yep, this right here does it automatically for you. Pretty fun, pretty fun. I'm replying to the chat. Isn't that neat, though? I like doing this stuff. It's a neat place here. Let's catch up with the chat here. What have I missed? If I missed anybody out there, I'm really sorry. I've been. Oh, it didn't work. That's how long your wall is, huh? But you'd want it that deep. You have a really hard time cleaning that tank, Nathan, if it's 8 foot tall. But like some of my favorite sizes, that the 240 gallon standard, it's 8 feet long, 2 feet wide, and 2 feet tall. I'd rather have it a little shorter than that, but that's what the standard one is, the 240 gallon. But a 10-foot tank, 10 by 2 by 18 would be really cool, or even like yeah, 18 inches would be good. Didn't work. If your tank is 128 by 28 by 72, 258, then 1,100. Wow, you're good at math. I don't even know how you came up with that. But having fish swim past your head would be neat. Oh yeah, it would be, wouldn't it? I've seen that places they've actually had the aquarium where the people they look up and see the fish. I don't know how that crazy stuff that you'd have a really hard time to clean these things. Yeah, that would be interesting. Very, very interesting. All right. Well, looking here, we're 10 minutes to 2 here. We'll probably go for 10 more minutes, guys, and then we'll. Is there any other place you'd like me to look up in the on the internet? But having fish, yeah. That's how Google says to figure out how many gallons a tank is. I like that. You just put the dimensions in and it does it automatically for you. There's also a calculator, an aquarium calculator that I found. You can do any dimension you want. It's just a calculator, so it's not like they're going to be building the tank, but you can do whatever you want. Say you wanted a tank that's 200 inches long, or let's just say 15 feet long or something. 15 feet long, 3 feet or 4 feet front to back, and 2 or 3 feet deep. It does all that. I'll hang out under my 450 I like the view. Oh, wow. What are the dimensions on your 450, June? That's a huge tank. How long is that tank? How wide is it? And how tall is it? Welcome back, Shirley. Welcome back. I see ya. I would put sleeping with the fit. Oh, yeah. To the fullest meaning. Yeah, that's a better way to sleep with them than the other way. Very cool. I do hang out. So 450, that's got to be at least an 8-foot tank, if not more, right? That's huge. Now, how many? You got a lot of. You have several big tanks. What are the sizes? I know the 450. That's gigantic. I've seen 300 gallons. I'll measure it for the next live. Okay. What are some of the other gallon tanks you have? You can just mention off real quick. 450. You got like a 300 gallon or 240. Any of those size? 180 gallon? I don't know. Oh, I think it's 10 feet. Whoa. Holy cow. Yeah, measure for the next time. We can check that out. 10-foot tank. That is, wow, really good. The 420 is the tallest. Wow, that's a huge tank. I mean, I add up between those two tanks, it probably covers all the gallons I got down here. So I got 475, so that's 300 gallons. 55, I got 40s, I got 6 or 8 20s, 10s. Yeah, I think in the whole house I got like maybe 750 gallons, maybe total. Oh, I know it. Well, I'll tell you one thing. I'm never going to move down here. They're going to have to kill me and carry me out of here if there's something comes up. I got so many tanks down here and all these, I don't know how many cinder blocks I got down here, probably like 150 of them. I brought them all down here, and it was some hard work. I'm going to have to carry them back up the stairs. Tear down my air loop system, all this stuff. No, it's not going to happen. I hate moving anyway. Any kind of movement, any moving, not movement, but moving house. That is the worst. Stress and hard work. Oh, wow, look at this. 450, 430, 300, 250, 220, 180, 100, 55, 40, and a 20. Whoa. Those, wow. Nice. 100 gallon. I wonder what the dimensions of that 100 gallon is. That's and the 180. Those are nice size tanks too. Very cool. Not 430, it's 420. Okay. 420. 420 gallon, yep. And 300 gallon. 300 gallons, a nice big tank. Wow. So yeah, so that's pretty cool. Well, we're top 3 are the only one tank. There's our multi. Well, my friends, I think we're going to wrap her up here. I'm looking at the time. It's 5 minutes to. We'll start wrapping it up right now. And I think I've probably been boring people with all my looking around at stuff. I do that sometimes. I just ramble on. But, I appreciate you all hanging with me here. It's always fun to have you guys and do this stuff. I love looking at this stuff. So, anywho, oh, let's see here. All 3 tanks are 1 tank. Other are multiples. Oh, wow. That is cool. 300 was my brand new tank and stand. Is that like an 8-foot tank or something like that? 300, that's a nice size gallon. That's a nice one. Like 240 was my dream tank down here, but a 300 I can measure it up to 60 more gallons. Why not? As long as I'm dreaming, I can do that. Ooh, brand new. They had to cost a fortune. Those are big tanks. Even 125 gallon is like $800. Crazy. Or was it that much? No. They're expensive. I know that. You get over 75 and 90 gallon, and they go way, way up. So, dropping my magnifying glass here. 8 foot, yes. Okay. Well, thank you, Sunny G, and thank you, everybody. I'm going to go ahead and wrap her up here. We'll be tomorrow night over at Dave's 11:15 at Elfish Tanks. 240 is my favorite. I have several. Oh, yeah. I like that too. So, well, thank you guys very much. I really appreciate y'all stopping in here and chatting. I love having you guys in here. And remember the auction on the 21st. If you guys want to be part of it, just reach out to us. If you breed something, you see you got a bunch of guppies in your tank, they're breeding, and you don't want to have them, you want to put them up, make a couple dollars on them. It was over $6,000 as it sits now. Wow. $6,000. I can't even imagine spending that much money on an aquarium, honestly. So, on that note, good night. Good night to you, Lance, and everybody out there. Thank you very much. Much love to everybody. Be good to yourselves and each other, and we'll talk to you